This is the Munch Brothers Nerd News
I'm Dr. Cheese.
and Blasphemous. Alright, Doctor. This is Nerd News. It's the first time we ever did this. It's kind of cheesy because we've never done this before. So, we'll try our best. So, what I wanted to see, this is going to be a podcast about nerdy things, all sorts, like from comic books to video games to music, movies, all the good stuff, and anything that we really want to fucking talk about. I don't give a shit. It will come up.
Yeah.
So with all that done, Doctor, I found something that seems to be an old post. Let's see. It's from October 30th, 2019.
Okay.
And it says that I want to know, because this is from the world of gaming, and we will figure out after this if it's still relevant, if it's still true, or if it was a fake post. But I found it on nerdnews.com, which I don't care. I just thought it was interesting. And they reported that Sony is going to shut down their PlayStation Vue streaming service. Like, it was a great idea.
Yeah.
But I think people are not into the whole, I have cable
Yeah.
on my PlayStation.
Well, the thing about it is that, like, you've got all these companies that already have this subscription service. It started out with Netflix. You know, they're trying to compete with Blockbuster, and they decide to go ahead and start with their first streaming service, right? And from then, once it came into popularity, all these other streaming services started to include PlayStation Vue. And PlayStation Vue had phenomenal marketing. You saw these beautiful videos. But I've never heard of anyone having a PlayStation Vue account.
Neither have I. Like, that was something I had thought of getting, because I was like, oh, look, we can get live TV.
Right.
Like, it's not a streaming service, which is basically essentially movies that have been out forever, plus shows. Luckily, now they're making their own shows, and they're actually good.
Yeah.
So there's a reason to have them now. You can't go and get PlayStation Vue and watch the newest episode of Sabrina that's only on Netflix.
Right, the exclusivity.
Or The Mandalorian for Disney Plus.
Yeah, the exclusivity of these studios nowadays is really kind of like making us have to have multiple subscription services too. Because, like, you know, I was just telling you about this movie tonight. It was part of the Into the Dark series on Hulu. It's called Puka. I showed you the trailer on that.
Yeah,
right?
Puka is pretty crazy looking.
Yeah, well, I've seen it, and I'm going to tell you that trailer just does not do it justice.
Oh,
it is incredible.
Well, I know this isn't a horror type thing, but Wilfred was the same way.
Yeah.
You looked at the trailer and you were like, what?
Yeah.
And then you watch it and you just realize it was like really good.
It was really good, but you know, you watch the trailer and you're like, ooh, what? And then you watch the show and you're like, what?
Yeah, it's actually good. So it says that people are calling it the first casualty of the streaming TV wars. They said that Sony has announced they're shutting it down. They made the announcement via the PlayStation blog, the official one. And the plans to shutter the service is already in play, and they'll complete the shutdown on January 30th, 2020. I haven't really even checked my PlayStation to see if that was still on there, because guess what? I didn't give a crap. You know?
Yeah, nobody cared at all.
And it's sad because it was a great idea. I feel like it was ahead of its time. It's probably in 10 years people will be like, man, I wish I had a cable service that's right on this fucking machine.
Well, I mean, I don't think that is actually the way of the future, because like I've seen Air TV player, I've seen Sling TV, and I've seen them like start to dip in sales. Right? And I work in this field, so I have to be knowledgeable about it. But that being said, if everything's said and done, like the way of the future really is these streaming services, because what they do is, like I told you, Hulu is incredible, right? That's a Hulu original. And this is because these big companies, what they can do is they can inject money into these new up-and-comers that they say, hey, I want to make an amazing movie. I want you to pour your heart into this. Here is what your budget is calling for.
Yeah.
And
you know what's funny is, speaking of movies, I'm sorry, side note, I just thought, is you showed me a movie today, a trailer, called I Kill Giants.
Yeah, I Kill Giants.
And it's made by the producers of Harry Potter. It's got a very Harry Potter feel to it, but it's also got a horror feel to it. And they're, like you just said, like they can inject money into these up-and-comers, and guess what? We get new, fresh shit.
Yeah, we're getting amazing.
We're not getting rehashed bullshit or remakes of things. Now, I do still have movies that I wish would be remade because I haven't seen them in 30 years, like, get any kind of acknowledgement, but that's another time. Talk about movies that should be remade, and I don't think anybody's ever talked about that. So remember that. That'll be next time. And, but yeah, like, they're putting these things in, and these movies are like Steven Spielberg quality movies, but people don't give a shit, and I don't know why. Like, the core nerds actually will watch them and be like, these were the most amazing movies, and they'll show their friends, and their friends will finally get into it. But by that time, it's like 5-6 years old, and nobody cares. And these movies are amazing. Like, I know I watch every type of different movie. Like, you know, every genre's got a movie that just defines a genre. You know, like, to me, that one felt like it was like the new definition of like kid adventure movie. You know, like for me was The Goonies, which by now is so campy and like, oh my god, like it's not believable anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I also feel like that our system of like cinema and stuff like that, the traditional system where they do the Hollywood thing, and you know they have these movies with similar genres competing on close together days and that sort of thing. It really it's a flawed system because it doesn't allow some of these lesser liked films to actually shine and actually show people what they can do. Like when The Matrix came out and Equilibrium came out at the same time. Equilibrium was an amazing movie on it.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It was a dystopian future movie.
Oh, nice.
And it was a really good one. It felt a lot like when I read Fahrenheit. What is it, 451? It's like the first. It's the Ray Bradbury book. It's the first dystopian future, as far as I know. But it's one where like they burn books, and they have these like houses that are fireproof, and whenever they see books and stuff like that, they'll have to burn it. Anything that's not government approved, they burn, because what it does is it brings emotions out of people and it makes them act irrationally. In Equilibrium, they have to take this pill that basically is stuff that turns them into a zombie, like an emotionless zombie. Right? They can do their job. They can do everything with perfect clarity and everything, but they can't feel anything for anyone.
So that's Equilibrium.
That's Equilibrium.
That sounds badass. I would watch that.
Well, yeah, I didn't even tell you the best part about it. It's like really super action filled. I think it's the first movie I've seen besides like The Matrix at that time that was like super gun fu.
Yeah.
And it has Christian Bale.
Not a fan, but that's okay. I'm bitter about Batman. I'm sorry. That's another story. Another time for this show. Why I hate Christian Bale's Batman. Okay, so but you know what? Another like futuristic movie I think that didn't get enough credit
What's that?
was Jupiter Ascending was one of them, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
And oh, what was that one? The one that had the dude who played Green Goblin in the Amazing Spider-Man. He's like, oh, what is it called? And it's got the chick who played Cara Delevingne or whatever her name
Cara
is.
Delevingne.
Delevingne. She's in it. They're like future cops.
Future Cops.
Oh, was it something like 1,000 Worlds or something?
Oh yeah,
I can't
it's
remember what it's called.
oh, what is it?
Let's see.
It's Captain something. Or,
No.
No, and the planet of 1,000.
Valerian in the city of
City of
1,000
Planets.
planets.
That's what it is.
That's what it was. And that movie is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
Oh, I mentioned The Matrix.
Yeah.
That was actually an inspiration for The Matrix.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The original comics.
Oh.
That was like a long-standing French comic.
It's definitely a great thing, that's for sure. I like that movie.
Wait, is it that? No, it was Star Wars that was that reference or that took inspiration from that series. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to what we were originally talking about, these movies are great. We can talk for hours for that. The whole PlayStation thing shutting down, supposedly they're stating that it's because of the market of the streaming services basically coming out and how they can offer more things than they can't, and they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can't just go and make a new show.
Yeah.
They are, I have channel 13, they need to, this is their lineup. That's all it is.
Yeah, like we said, that studio being injected with money, the indie studio being injected with money thing, or them gaining exclusivity rights to certain films, or certain series. Like, it makes it to where it has to be an adaptive market. You have to get this subscription if you want to watch this and this, right?
Yeah, and that's what's cool about that is like Disney was like that, and then they're like Disney Plus, we need our shit back, and so they wait till the contract, and then guess what? Netflix, you can't say you're watching this after that contract date. So that's pretty cool. Like, I hate the fact that you have multiple streaming services, but having multiple streaming services feels good to have, especially if you're a movie or TV show nerd,
Well,
like us.
Well, I remember having cable and just being pissed off that I had to pay that much every month.
Yeah, for commercials.
Yeah, for a ton of commercials, and like, I didn't even have a DVR. I was just like, I got the basic thing that they offered, and it was still like, what, like $80, $90 a month for that shit. It was bullshit.
Yeah, TV, cable companies, watch out! You will be going out of business. Like, that's the only business I think in cable TV anymore is just being able to get data to flow to people's houses quicker.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cable services are gonna die. I'm pretty sure in our lifetime we'll see Dish Network, DirecTV, anything just die. Comcast, and they would only have to be streaming services where they can get data to people.
And well, out here they've started pioneering this stuff. Well, I don't think it's fair to say pioneering. Like, the Israelis have it already, but they have this this technology where they can go ahead and bounce fiber speed off of satellites.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty nuts.
it's pretty crazy. I've seen it get a gig.
Get what? Oh, gig?
A gig.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, and they're wiring up entire towns with shit now. Right?
Yeah.
This is becoming the future very quickly, man.
Yeah, data's going to be a big part of our life now.
Oh yeah, it's a huge part.
Like everything is run off data speeds. Like internet goes down, guess what? The world goes down.
Yeah.
I assume, you know.
The next phase of human evolution has got to be some kind of incorporation of fail-safes for internet going down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean,
Like bioengineering and shit like that.
yeah.
But this view thing, the reason that I think that they keep pouring money into it is that they keep thinking they can come up with an effective enough product that it can compete with subscription services, but it won't ever be able to do that. They'll like they're trying to take the route of having a device that can connect to the internet, and that's how they can get their channels come through. And basically what they're doing is they're trying to compete with computers now.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing in the world.
The only thing they can do it, I think, and be successful is for somehow your PlayStation was what controlled all your gaming, entertainment and stuff. Like, say there's no more DVD players, there's no more any of those.
consoles.
You've got downloadable movies that are all over it, or you got these channels. The only way they do it is like, hey, look, we have TV thrown in. This PlayStation is in your TV. Like,
Yeah.
PlayStation TV. Could you imagine that? Wireless controllers? I hope
could.
Sony can hear this if they don't already have plans. You take your TVs that we have now, make them just a little thicker, put the console inside somehow, and have wireless controllers just to your TV. Your PlayStation TV is now possible, and you can use View then, because guess what? It comes with every TV. Because you won't lose money.
My suggestion on that, and definitely take the high road and put in cooling fans.
Yes, cooling fans.
Cooling.
I don't understand why. I've never heard anybody say, "Oh, I don't want a gaming system because the box is too big." Like, and the people who do say that, you're not a gamer. You're an esthetician. You want everything to look perfect.
But
like,
when you're talking about a console combo with a monitor in it would just be basically a big TV,
That's
and
what
there'd be
TV.
an elongated bottom
I'm
section.
like talking 65 inches.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a little console with a thing. No, I'm talking full-on TV.
Yeah, but
That TV in my room right now that's 65 inches, that's thin. You can't tell me that eventually we can't put a PlayStation built into that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't actually even look like a PlayStation. It just has the PlayStation logos on it, and then it has just an elongated bottom section that has all the guts of the console in it.
Yeah.
And under that, it has a fan portion to cool it from the bottom.
Yeah, so it would be a great idea, because then you wouldn't have to have the box taking up room. You can still do everything the box says. You've got your video game controllers already linked up to it. You know, you could do whatever with that. You could work out something with Alexa and have them put one of those inside the TV, and now your TV controls everything. I think having an Alexa is pretty cool, but if you had that TV and you could work somehow with Amazon or whatever,
it's a whole
and put it in there, everything could be controlled. You just have to talk, and it wouldn't be that your TV's doing it, it'd be more that the Alexa's in there doing it all.
Well, honestly, I think that is definitely the way of the future, but companies like Apple would have to start opening up their source software to be able to work with integration, because as of right now, they have to do all these extra steps through Apple HomeKit.
But guess what? I'm pretty sure that TV I came up. I know I'm being pretty. I don't know. I'm very confident in this idea for some reason, but because I think if Apple's not going to do that, then guess what? You don't get to have this on your TVs. So we now give every other TV company more pull over them. Which, guess what? Apple's I just saw it was $1 trillion company as of last year, the first ever. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I think they could afford a down year, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so So PlayStation canceling PlayStation View, not the most crucial thing, but according to the story, it's true. It's happening as of January 30th, which we're already in March right now. It's done, and their gaming is still making great money, so there's nothing really to worry about. So that's pretty cool. So I don't think PlayStation will ever go away. We'll always have 3 consoles.
I think I saw this concept commercial once where someone had like these glass walls around their house, and they could like push photos onto them.
Mm-hmm. They have tables like that.
They do have tables like that.
They're ridiculous.
I think within the next 5 years that could be realized, because like we already have IoT connected.
Smart glass.
Yeah, there's smart. Yeah, we
It's
have
like
smart glass. We have IoT connectivity for most things now. If there was a new technology that came out that was basically like the push technology, except for instantaneous, like if you've got like all of everything in your home logged into this home kit or whatever it would be called, like the home app, they would have like instantaneous pushes, so you could take your photos and throw them on the smart glass on the wall.
Yeah. It's totally possible. We have the technology. I just think it's so expensive just to want to have that in every household right now.
Yeah, no.
But it's totally possible. There's apps on your phones that you can download so you can swipe it to a smart device. Like, you know what I loved about the original PlayStation, like, table that they first released? I think it was like 5-6 years ago. Is that you could put your cell phone, if you allowed the access, your cell phone on the table, and it could download your pictures right onto the table.
Yeah.
And you could look at them, look at bits like your Minority Report, stretching photos and shit. That crap.
That sounds dope.
Then you take your phone off, and you can either throw it to their save file so they can keep it on the table, or it will just take everything off while you pull your phone out. That can have good and bad things about it, but that's pretty cool if you're using it as a workplace and not a freaking common area. But like they also, like you could say, hey, I want to download that photo that's on the table onto your phone. You put your table on the phone, you swipe it to the phone grabs it. It was nuts.
Awesome.
That would be nuts for every household to have. Could you imagine having a Grubhub on your table if you ordered food and you're like, where is it? You just hit your table, it shows the tracking that every app shows you.
What's more is this, this is table made of smart glass, right, or holographic glass. What's more is that with this technology, you could have like a game of like 6 Man Crossfire that's just projected on the table.
Yeah.
Like you have like each phone has the same app, and you just connect all in one session on the game. And just like
yeah, right. And you could use. There's the limits are endless.
Oh yeah.
Of what you could do with gaming if that kind of stuff came out.
Yeah.
You could make gaming more social again because everybody could come over and all have their little area on that table to play against each other. Like, it would be nuts.
Yeah, really cool.
So, that's pretty cool. Do you have anything you want to bring up, like, as far as what we're either doing here, or if there's another topic of something that you would like to talk about? Because I kind of made the first topic. Maybe say what the Munch Brothers are about.
Yeah, let's talk about the Munch Brothers.
What we want to do, if it's possible, what we're gonna try.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm Dr. Cheese. I'm a man of many talents. Mostly being a cheesy doctor.
Cheesy doctor.
I like to play Fortnite with this blasphemous guy here, this classmate.
Yeah, and my son, we're like a team. It's kind of funny. I kind of thought Fortnite was lame when it came out.
Oh yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And like I didn't like the concept of, hey, I got shot, you're done. Like, I mean, I understand that's how it works in the real life. Like,
Yeah.
but like, oh, I'm shot, you can't respawn. Like, because you've been used to constantly just respawning, like in these games, you know. And then all of a sudden they were like, no more respawn, you lose. And then, you know, originally I was pissed at that. And guess what? Why? Because that's the same shit I'd say if I made a video game. Well, guess what? You fucking lose. Get over it. Yeah.
That's what you get.
That's what you get, man. But
don't be a dick.
But Fortnite, it's kind of grown on me. When my son started showing me some things about him wanting to build and stuff, I was like, alright, that's cool, whatever. But then I figured out how that there's builder controls, and I've learned all the tricks, little tricks, not a lot of tricks, but I ain't no professional gamer, nor do I ever claim it to be. But what the professionals are doing, like, you set up your controllers to where the top 4 buttons are your quick build buttons, and it made things a lot easier for me to kind of get cover from fire when I'm playing. But I still know that there's people that are ridiculously good at playing that game, like build a fort that's like 80 feet tall before you even can shoot them, like, and not die. Like, it's crazy.
I have to try that control scheme, but like, I am a perpetual first-person shooter.
You go to the custom controller menu, and you just change it to builder mode.
Okay.
And then you go over to check, and all these buttons up here are all your builds. So you hit circle to build it, and boom, you've got a structure around you. Like, as long as you know what you're clicking, you know. It's kind of hard. I'm still trying to remember which button is which, because I'm still getting used to it. Because I know that the right trigger is the wall, but the right R1 is like a flat piece. So sometimes I forget how to, you know, like the wall to go up, and then the other side is the roof and the run-up piece. Yeah, so
The ramp, upright.
Yeah, the upright. That's the ramp. Yeah, the ramp. Yeah. But yeah, that's cool. More about you, James. You said you like playing Fortnite with me.
Yeah. As far as games go, I do like RPGs. I do want to play the new Final Fantasy VII remake as soon as that comes out. I think that's actually on, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's
Like I said, we're gamers, but we're not like the best gamers. Like, we try.
Yeah, the future is not what I expected it to be. Yeah, this plague, this coronavirus, has us all dying to death. That wasn't something I expected. But I also play a lot of, I used to play a lot of Monster Hunter World, Cooler and Iceborne. But I haven't gotten up to like full master level Iceborne. But I also played like free Iceborne Dauntless, and that game is just so fun to play. Like the action on it, the gameplay control is super tight. Yeah. They made a superior product to the original, like the vanilla Monster Hunter World. But they made a lot of improvements since then on the original game, and including the Iceborne DLC. Love it, completely love it. And then of course my favorite, Smash.
Smash Brothers.
Smash.
Smash.
I like to smash.
Just smash it so good.
Yeah. I main Falco.
You main Falco?
Yeah.
Falcon Punch!
No, that's Captain Falcon.
Oh no, Captain. Yeah, I'm sorry, Captain Falco. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's so fast.
I'm not the best Smash brother, but for some reason, like, I always liked Kirby because I wasn't the best at getting back onto the platform, so he gave me a little bit of hope. Because I played against some dope people. Like, even when it first came out for 64, kids were killing it right then.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was like another GoldenEye. We played GoldenEye, and everybody wanted to be Hot Job because you could literally shoot people in the dick. and they would die so quick in that game, and they couldn't aim down because the aiming controls weren't as up to standard as they are now. Like, so you're like, oh shit, and then you already shot you in the dick. Like, you're dead. Right?
Oh, your dick's exploded, you're dead.
You're dead. Like, but yeah, so Goldeneye is great, man. So I could talk about that for days too. The stories I have.
Did you ever play any of those Final Fantasy games?
No, I was never into Final Fantasy. I mean, I guess you heard enough about Dr. Cheese, so I'll tell you about me.
Yeah.
I'm Blasphemous. Gamer Tags Blasphemous 13. PlayStation. So I don't like Xbox. I'm not a boxer. I'm a stationeer. I like RPGs. RPGs are my favorite, but I'm not, even though I grew up playing the old school RPGs and loving them, I don't like these like retro comeback like 80s retro RPGs. Like to me they're boring. They look beautiful, but they're boring. I like RPGs. Like I like playing Batman. I like to be Batman. I've always wanted to be Batman since as a little kid. And like the Spider-Man game, that was so good. And then they have all the skins you can get from different worlds. Yeah. So that leads me into saying I'm not only a gamer, I love comic books. I like dark comic books. Not outside the mainstream. I like dark, like DC dark. Like, I don't know if some people consider that like the darkest you could ever go, but I'm pretty sure there's darker.
Yeah, dark horse gets darker.
Yeah, but like, there's fucked up shit in DC. Like, I don't know, I've never heard anybody else do, but I know there's worse out there, so I'm not saying that they're the darkest, no. But it feels like it to me sometimes, like the kind of issues they go through, you know? Mm-hmm. Like the Batman Who Laughs. Yeah. Like the Bruce Wayne kills the Joker, I don't care if it's a spoiler, fuck you. Bruce Wayne kills the Joker, and the Joker has a concentrated Joker gas in his heart, and it expels through his lungs on his last breath, and Bruce Wayne inhales it, and it starts changing him little by little into the Joker, and then he goes completely insane and his family comes in, you know, Barbara Gordon, Nightwing, Robin, Jason Todd, Red Hood, and, you know, like, comes in, and they say something to him, are you okay? I'm fine, and then he fucking kills every single one of them with guns, like, ridiculous. And then he just becomes this evil person that just is now one of the biggest characters in DC. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I like video games, comic books, as you can tell from that little story. I got 2 kids, a wife, and that's awesome. It's my life too. Yeah, I've been playing Fortnite with my son, and I absolutely love movies. And we'll probably be talking about, like, this is another thing we love, food. That's why we're the Munch Brothers. We'll be talking food as well.
Might have to do a few cooking shows, actually.
You might have to. You might have to just talk about the recipes we find too. So, yeah, this is fun. Like, I've been wanting to do a podcast for a long time, and you know, you're my best friend, and it's really easy to talk with you, like, about topics like this. I mean, we might have some little things, like, we can have fun with this podcast, you know, we can do it with, like I said earlier, it's like, oh, we can figure out stuff that might piss us off, and just we'll have a fun show with that, you know, like, talk about that and stuff.
Union mandated break.
Well, Doctor, I think that's pretty much everything we've got for tonight. I heard that you want to let us know what the next episode's going to be about, so let us know.
In the next episode, I will pose a question, and it's going to be basically a question and an in-depth answer as to why. The question will be, what is your favorite old school RPG or otherwise video game? What are the reasons you love it?
Oh, great. That sounds awesome. I like that one. So, what's your favorite RPG and why? Pretty much. That's a great question. So,
and if you find you can't narrow down the list, we can do it by console too. Because I got a great RPG for N64.
Me too.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
underrated, but yeah, I got something already. As soon as you said that, like, you just gotta. I was gonna give you as a hint, and then I'm gonna say it's time to go. My favorite RPG consists of a little blue ninja.
Oh, what?
I think he was a blue ninja. That's what I'm remembering. Don't worry if I'm fucking wrong. I don't care. I'll fess up to it, and I will still talk about what the game I'm thinking about.
Okay, well.
So that will be the end of it. So, like Smokey Bear always says, always start forest fires. Wait, no, that's not correct. Oh, we'll figure it out later. All right, bye bye.